Now, a more general NBA story is that the broadcast rights drama may not be over. In fact, it may not be over until the ink is on the contract. It looks like TNT may find a way to retain some rights to NBA games. Now, as I mentioned in a previous episode of this show, it has been reported that the NBA is dividing their TV rights for the next contract into 3 packages. One for ESPN, which contains the most games, as well as the NBA Finals, one for NBC, and one for Amazon Prime. It has been reported by Front Office Sports that TNT's parent company, Warner Bros. Discovery, appears to be making a last-ditch effort to carve out a 4th package of games with the NBA. Now, how is this even possible? Well, for one thing, the hypothetical 4th package would be much smaller and less expensive than the other 3 packages. And while it might retain some playoff games, it would not be substantial. Now, one method of setting aside some games for TNT in this possible package would be taking some games which would normally only be on local TV and reassigning them as national games. Now, obviously, if this works out, the biggest benefit would be saving the Emmy-winning studio show Inside the NBA with Shaq, Charles Barkley, Ernie Johnson, and Kenny Smith. Now, one reason both the NBA and Warner Bros. Discovery might end up making this happen is that it would save them some face. Obviously, ever since the rumors broke out that Inside the NBA could end, people have been very upset. And if they can say, oh, we did the work and we saved Inside the NBA, people would give both the NBA and Warner Bros. Discovery credit, and that is something both could use right now. Now, I have argued in the past that NBC or Amazon Prime could simply hire Charles Barkley, Shaq, and Kenny for a studio show that would be much like Inside the NBA. Ernie Johnson would not join in this scenario because he said he will not leave Turner Sports. And there was even a report recently that Charles Barkley could hire Shaq and Kenny through his production company and with that company create a studio show for one of these media outlets. Now, there is something to saving Inside the NBA. For one thing, obviously, you get to keep Ernie Johnson, and that would be great. But also, Inside the NBA has a rich legacy. It has won 19 sports Emmys, and it's been on for almost 35 years. And in this day and age, with so much media upheaval, there really is something to saving a beloved TV sports institution. So I really hope this works out. I would love to keep Inside the NBA. I love TNT's broadcasting of the games too. So I hope this happens. And ideally, the 3 contracts with ESPN, NBC, and Amazon Prime go through, as well as a 4th contract with TNT, so that we get both Inside the NBA and the return of the NBA on NBC. And I trust NBC to make a good product. I think they have a solid sports division. And above all, I love the NBA on NBC theme song, Round Ball Rock, composed by John Tesh. And while I was not alive in the 1990s, when I hear Round Ball Rock, it just seems like the theme song of the Michael Jordan era. We'll have to wait and see, but I really hope that Inside the NBA is saved, and when this new contract goes into effect, we enter an era of the NBA on TV that both honors the past and embraces the future.